We want to give you another Birthing Better ebook, which is called Staying in the Now. Lao Tzu, who's a Chinese philosopher, had this great adage: if you're depressed, you're living in the past. If you're anxious, you're living in the future. If you're at peace, you're living in the present. And what Birthing Better families discovered as we developed these skills in the early 1970s is this adage, which we didn't know back then, was really true. When women were in labor, and we'll talk about labor first, if they started to think about the next contraction, they got very anxious. If they thought about the last contraction, they got very depressed. The depression was, oh my God, I'm going to be doing this forever. And the anxiety was, oh my God, there's another one coming. So we learned to stay in the present. It was easier to stay in the present if we could choose in our mind what skills we could couple to our body. And that's why the Birthing Better resources have such extensive skills. We can focus on breathing, our good breathing patterns. On a moment-to-moment basis, we can hear whether our inhale is opening our body and our exhale softening inside, or whether we're moaning or groaning or screaming or squeaking and telling everybody around us we're having trouble right now. And if they have skills, they'll hear that and they will help us at that moment. There's a very famous birth author, Michel Audin, who talks about getting out of your cortical brain and into your limbic or your primal brain to birth. And I have to tell you, since I heard that way back, because I've been involved in birth since the 1970s, that made no sense to me at all. I mean, zero sense. Now, why? Everybody else seemed to just glom onto him and idolize what he was saying. Because every woman who I have ever talked to about birth has always been able to tell me what she was thinking and feeling and experience at the time, which means we are self-observant throughout the birthing process. And that is a biological mandate. We have to be highly conscious, highly aware during the birth of our baby, because if there was no medical care, we have to take care of ourselves. So we can't afford to forget our great human capacity to be aware. And we have to use that, which means as we are aware of pain changing and moving, we then have to have skills that adapt and adjust and are sustainable. These become life skills. We're giving you this ebook on staying in the now because we learn profound skills around that we want to share with you.